Alright. I figure it's only fair if we give Corey a little bit of time. So obviously no happy hour left, but we can still get a feel for how active trolling Corey is. And I'm using 2 lures that I've not used before, which could mean they're going to be really slow bite rate, but there's been some trophies caught on them lately, so I kind of want to see for myself. And I actually haven't decided what I want to use on my ultralight yet. We want to check 2 things. Cory Char. Alright, so that's the 4. And Savan. I don't know if I have a Type 3005. I've got some of those, but I don't know if I have that particular one. I just have the one, actually. Alright, what was it? The 4? Pretty sure it was the 4. Ooh, I must have the wrong... I do. Got the wrong one on there. Alright, so what we want to do here is basically go around the island and then go over to here and then kind of circle back and go around the island. We'll try to just sort of do that, I think. Yeah, let's see how it goes. If you didn't see my last video, I mean, I'm recording these back to back, and so I'm sort of making an assumption that you saw the last one. But the last one was during happy hour. I was kind of focusing on trolling Volkov to see how successful we would be at leveling up spin fishing. And we got 0.3 points from 83.5 to 83.8. So now we are without happy hour, not expecting to level up at all. But I wanted to kind of see what Corey would be like. If these lures that I have on, which I will show you what they are if they ever catch a fish, or if I just end up switching the lures, I guess you'll see that way too. If they don't catch some fish here soon, then we'll switch over. Dodger crank. I guess we could try one of those. Looks like Satori's are showing up. Hunter, of course. I like these 2 Satori's though. What about Savans? Hunter 4. It's kind of all over the place, although it is really early in the week, so yeah, we don't want to go too far over here. We want to sort of try to be efficient and stay in the hot spots of the eastern side of the map for now. All right, there's fish number 1. Oh, we have a fish on. All right. See what this is, and we'll go ahead and turn around here. Looks like a perch. No more happy hour. Yeah, we want to turn pretty hard here. And then the decision is, I think we want to get on a little lower line, just kind of go around here, a little bit of a loop around the island, I guess. Okay, so we're using the Ulston DP Crank 6002 over here, and over here we are using the same brand Dodger Crank 10 SS007. everybody in chat's talking about. Okay. These lures might have a chance of catching some nice fish, but they seem really slow to me. And if they're slow now, imagine it like 1 in the afternoon. We might have to at least put one hunter lure on. So if we replace one, this one on the right side has been better than the one on the left side just in terms of volume. Now I'm like just wanting to see how long it takes to catch a fish on that first rod. I guess we could go ahead and start thinking about what are we going to switch it to. Wow. Yeah, the one on the second's actually really picked up nicely now. Oh, yes. There we go. Alright, was it worth the wait? Was it worth the wait? Yes, it was. Both of them caught Cory chars right in this spot. Dang. Okay. I mean, you don't have to catch that many Cory char to have a really nice day fishing, do you? Do we have any little, yeah, like a 4-gram wobbler? We could do that. That might be interesting. Go all three sort of the same deal, huh? I want to do this guy. Wow. Might be onto something here. Both have fish on. That's a Savon, I think? No, it's just a lake. Still, though. Heck yeah. Alright, let's get this little guy out here. kind of exciting. Alright, we don't want to go too far. Basically want to go down into E7. There we go. There's a fish. How far into the square are we? Yeah, I think we just start turning here. It's trying to get us on this side of it so it's easier to turn the other way. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's a fish. We'll use that fish to help us turn. It'll help us turn real fast. Okay, it's an Arctic. That's also an Arctic. Alright, we'll see if going through the Quarry Pass over here gets us any more Quarry char. Whoa! So far I'm pretty impressed by these little cranks and such. We're on pace to have a pretty good day here. That's a nice Arctic. So, we've had some decent little fish so far. $83.9. I'll take it. Who needs happy hour? Oh, we need to turn, don't we? About to miss Quarry Pass. Although I think by now we already had our first Quarry char on. Now you'd have to test it with, you know, the normal hunter lures, because it's possible that we'd be catching just as good a fish as those. But I do think it's worth noting that, like, sometimes it's worth trying some of these other lures. Not getting too stuck on the hunters, even though the hunters are great. There's another quarry. So we seem to be onto something with hitting these quarry, which is fascinating. That looks like a pretty small fish compared to what we've been catching on these. Might be a little perch or something, I don't know. I want to find a landmark for where we're turning around here. It's really right about at the edge of that rock there that we want to turn. Could have waited a little longer. Ooh, there we go. I like this catching a fish on the turn here. Cut it in a little closer this time. Yeah, we have definitely found a little pocket of Arctic char and a little pocket of Cory char. Alright, we're about in the right spot. Let's see if this is a Cory. It's tiny if it is. Yeah, the excuse is I've been enjoying carp fishing so much lately that I'm having to sort of force myself to do things besides carp fish. But I actually really enjoy this. It's good having a goal. You know, it's been a long time since I've had on my main account a goal of leveling up really much of anything. Other than I've done cooking a couple of times, I guess, but... So I guess that aspect of it's kind of nice. We completely missed the 15-meter hole here. We went too close to the island. So hopefully we'll at least hit one more nice fish. Maybe a couple more. Once it gets to be late afternoon, early evening. I was really hoping we'd see a savan, though. Haven't caught a nice savan in a while. Pretty fish. By the way, someone on the VK site posted that they had been trolling Corey using these types of dadgum. These types of lures is what made me even think of trying instead of just doing like hunters or some of the other typical ones. All right, this is where we're supposed to turn. I'm trying to just really focus on the eastern side of the lake right now. We keep hitting these Arctics and Corey over here. We're gonna go a little wider this time. Try to get in this path here and then come to the island that way, since we didn't get a Corey char last rotation. I definitely, I enjoy trolling Corey, but I tend to get sick of it quicker than Volkov, and it's probably just because it's a more contained, smaller space. Volkov, there's a lot of different sections, and so it kind of keeps me more engaged. There's another Arctic in the same spot. Alright, we really want to go more right and then back left here. Try to go right up this deeper area. Okay. Slowly start turning it here. All right, how are we looking? Alright, this is good. Now we want to make a hard left. And then the decision is, when do we turn it back right? One thing we're not dealing with here, because we're staying out in the middle, unlike Volkov, is we're not dealing with pike. At least not for the most part. Alright, let's turn it soon. Might be a marker. It's pretty small though. Ooh, it's another quarry. It was a marker. Alright, now we definitely want to turn it. Ooh, wow. Now it's this left side one that's performing much better. Heck yeah, this might be another quarry here. Another small marker quarry. Nope. What is that? Is that a lake trout? Yeah. Alright, how are we looking? Okay, we're going to start slowly turning towards 15-meter hole here in just a moment. Well, we've had two spots, the Arctic spot and the quarry spot, and that's where most of the bites have come from. That's a pike. Definitely time to start turning here. This was the perfect little... Whoa. Okay. Okay. Everybody catch their breath. Okay. Oops. I don't think I hit enter. Okay. Let me look at something. Do I have a... Alright, so this is the casting rod we're using. Now it does give us bonus XP. But it only has a load capacity of 6.8. This one has a 9.9. So like we could go full on... Maybe 7.3. How about 8.2? And then how close can I get to 8.2? I might have to make my own. And we want to put some sort of... one of these on, right? I know I'm wasting time here, but that was just crazy. Let's make like a 30 centimeter. All right, wait, what do we want? What size do we want? 8? 8's good, right? Is 8 good? Yes, 8 is perfect. 30. We could even go 35. Now let's go 30. Frick, let's go 30. And let's go 8. Oh, I might not have. Okay, we'll just do really strong. That's fine. Wait, I just made braided. That's not what we want. Hold on. Mistakes were made. 8. Shoot. I mean, we could try that. That's a braided leader. Okay. Okay, that's not really what we want. Alright, this is 6.4. Don't we have, we don't have any 7s, do we? Let's just turn the friction brake way down. Okay. Man, I hate for that to happen. Alright, so what we want to purchase is basically 8 kilo or right at 8 kilo fluorocarbon leader material for this leader. That's what we want. And that'll give us like the most strength possible for this little fella. I don't really care about the bonus XP at this point on an ultralight. I mean, if I'm fishing at winding, maybe, but none of these fish are worth any XP anyway that we're likely going to be catching. I mean, we just hit something that was like a bullet there. I don't know if we would have ever had a chance, but we might have if it hadn't snapped it immediately. The bite rate's crazy on this little thing, though. These little guys are great. All right, let's start doing our turn here. This is where we usually will land an Arctic over here somewhere. Remember, we want to turn almost straight into the island so we can get in that long canal, that little deeper area. Let's see if this looks right. Yeah, and we just got to watch where we take a left at. Come on, where's our Arctic? There it might be. That might be our Arctic right there. Small though. And we got, did we get, what is that? We got piked. Thought that's what it was. Alright, where are we taking the left at? Almost. We want to actually drag our lures through it, so wait till right at the end here. And then take our left. And we want to head right about there. Okay, let's point it a little more right. And now it's figuring out when do we want to take our next turn. Whew, that was traumatic. Alright, let's start turning. Still think we'll get one more good fish here. Let's see where we are. Okay. Keep turning. Turning. And I'll take a look at that leader material. This is still ultralight, right? Oh, this is not an ultralight. Okay, I might have to get a different ultralight rod. We'll see. I don't know if it's worth it. That other one is just, I don't know. We'll see. We're actually not using ultralight now, so there's no point in us using this setup at all. We just have to be more careful on the ultralight if I want to use ultralight. We could just do a third regular rig, honestly. That might be what I do, is just do a third regular one. I don't know why, but I was thinking I had 3 ultralight rods, but I clearly don't. We just can't go over. Actually, we don't want that. I mean, anything we do is just so close to... And that's stronger than the rod. It's just kind of gross, isn't it? There might be another option that I just don't have. 5, 4.3. Ugh, no wonder we got snapped. That's bad news. We never did get that last good fish, did we? The first half of the day was so much better than the second half of the day. Maybe I should have tried switching lures. Holy cow. I mean, if my friction brake had been where it was earlier, this would have snapped again. Very definitely. Get over here. Oh, gosh. I'm going to circle back, aren't I? We don't have much of a spool to play with here. Oh my goodness. Fish on. This is definitely the Arctic spot. Look at this bite rate right here at the end of the day. I've actually had a lot of fun doing this. Way more fun than I was expecting. I think trying these types of lures that I haven't tried in the past, and then sort of seeing some of the patterns here with the Arctics and the Cories has just been a lot of fun. I may just do this again. But I think I am going to set up. I tell you what I've got that would be really nice to use here is the, oh, it must be on one of my rods. Which one is it on? It's on this one, this black box. This might be really nice. Throw something on this one. I think that could be pretty cool. Be a little smaller than the steelhead strength probably, but not by much, and it's a much nicer reel quality wise. Well, hey there. Tell me how you really feel. Don't hide your true feelings from me. Alright, we're going to stop the trolling motor here. Alright, we got him. We got him. Oh, a little lakey. It's getting a little lakey. Man, that was a good day of fishing. I don't know if we made much silver, but it was it's probably okay. We had lots of tries at spin fishing points. We haven't quite hit 84%. If I do this again, maybe we'll get lucky and hit 84%. halfway there on the perch order. So in case I do it again, I guess I'm not going to sell perch. Kind of some unlucky orders for what the things we were catching today, but that's okay. How much time's left on the perch order, first of all? 52 hours. Yeah, if I do it again, I mean, I could catch 4 more. So all fish, 260. I mean, that's about what we did at Volkov, right? A little less, but not by much. Those Cory char really help, as well as the Arctics. Okay. Hey, I don't mind at all. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.